What's up, Cradle fans? As you can see, I'm in a hotel room. I'm at DragonCon, but I wanted to make a quick video just to see if I could on my terrible Chromebook that I brought with me. So this video is going to be about a little bit of information on why I think Eithan's father is the former Arelius monarch. Now we know that the monarch that was killed was a male because Will recently said, when someone asked a question about how come people don't treat Eithan better or the Arelius clan better if they know that they're connected with the monarch family, Will responded with something along the lines of, most people in the Blackflame Empire have no idea. They just think that the Arelius clan is the housekeepers. But the few that do know are aware that the monarch was killed and that he wouldn't be able to help. So we learn the gender of the monarch. And then just Eithan's past. So I'm going to talk through that here for a second. And it has to do with the portal that opens every 10 years and a couple of the things that Eithan has said. Now, before I get into that, we know that the only people that can traverse the world quickly are the monarchs. They can open up the way, travel the planet. We've seen Northstrider do that, and we know that based on some other words of Will, that monarch level combat, if one were to try and run, another monarch would be able to follow them through the way to wherever they're going. So it would be kind of like they'd still be able to follow each other. We know that sages can transport people quite long distances, but we've never seen it done outside of a territory that they control. So we've seen Charity port people around in Underlord, but only within the grounds of the Akura lands. So anyway, let's get to the Eithan stuff. I want to talk about the portal that opens every 10 years and how that equates with Eithan's age. By doing a little bit of math, we know that the portal last opened 6 or 7 years ago when Eithan was 27 or 26, right? So then the next time it will open, Eithan will be 36 or 37. So if we go back in time, we know that it opened when he was 17. We know that it opened when he was 7, and we know that it opened 3 years before he was born. We've seen in Blackflame, he says to Lyndon, I was born half a world away, but I spent most of my childhood in Blackflame City. But then he spent the rest of his life in the Arelius homeland. It doesn't really make sense if he were to use the portal that the whole family uses to cross the continent. It doesn't make sense because he would have been born 3 years after that, but we know he was born in the Arelius homeland. So how did he get from the Arelius homeland to the Blackflame Empire in a short enough amount of time for him to spend most of his childhood? Now, I think that whenever the portal opened when he was 7, he was taken back through and spent the rest of his time in the Arelius homeland training and doing his thing. But someone brought him across the world after he was born to grow up or to spend his childhood in the Blackflame Empire. It's loose at best, but I think that might point to the Arelius monarch taking him across the world, dropping him off in the Blackflame Empire, and having him entrusted to the Naru clan. I think that's how he met Naru Wan when he was little. They were childhood friends. I think that's how they initially met, and that's why they're so cordial with each other, or they're so friendly, and they don't care about propriety so much. So I think that the monarch dropped him off with the Naru clan, said, take care of him for a few years because shit's getting dicey, and I'll get him when we next, meet up. So when that happened, when he was age 7, he came back to train. I guess things weren't as dangerous. And then 20 years later, something crazy happens between Reagan Shen against Northstrider and the Arelius monarch. I don't know if Northstrider and the Arelius monarch were on the same side, but I wrote a long Reddit post a long time ago about that. I'll link that below. I'll also link the passages or the pages in the book that I'm referencing, and then whatever relevant word of Will I referenced in this video. So I had to take this all in one take because I don't have any editing software, but let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to make a video as soon as DragonCon's done about the things I'm most looking forward to seeing in Uncrowned. And if I learn anything from the Will meetup that's open to share with everybody, I will. But anyway, thanks for watching. Adios.